Welcome to Tennis Treasures, the tennis millionaire where your tennis dream becomes your tennis reality. This is a special video. Why? Because we're not focused on the tennis player per se. We're focused on you, the possible salesperson, the one who's going to refer someone to us, the individual that's thinking cleverly and creatively to come up with a way that they position themselves to find a high-performance tennis player. How can you do that? Well, maybe they're in your high school, or maybe you know of a high school that has a tennis team and you know the coach. In whatever case, the perfect storm of finding the perfect person who wants to spend 1 year of training with us, and it's a virtual training. They don't have to leave their city and so forth. They can stay in the secure place of their own environment, their own home, for 1 year, and you're the direct person to send them to us without a coach or an athletic director in between you two, because both of you get commission, and you each get 10% in that case. In this case, you get 20% because you know that individual directly, and you refer them to us directly, and they sign up directly with their family backing them, and then, bam, out of nowhere, you get $2,000. Yeah, it's the math. I'll have to go over the math with you one day, so you get the point, I'm sure. So I'll go over some of the ideas of it, the background, I should say. So here's where we're going to go. We're going to go real quick through this. I'm not exaggerating about the referral, of course. You see that's accurate. $2,000 is the max. But you can receive one of 4 different commissions. Sorry. $2,000, $1,000, $500, or $250. Depends if you're the right place, you know the right person, you position yourself in the right place, etc. Because it's how you find a way to meet the right person. Maybe you know of a spot where the top tennis players keep hitting, and they're relatively young, they're not quite in college, and they want to get a free ride scholarship. That's the way we work. We invest or help the family to get an investment out of their child by way of a free ride tennis scholarship through a Division I college, or going directly on the pro tour. Either case, we will support them and direct them and get them there quicker than they're expecting. So there you go with the basics. Now, what else do you need to know? We want you to reach out to us by way of our email, so we can send you an example of how to communicate with a prospective tennis player, or with a prospective coach who's got quality tennis players, or with an athletic director. Any one of those 3. We want to send you that one sheet. We'll talk about all 3 options. So you want to reach out to us by way of email, tennistreasures@gmail. And don't forget, it's Tennis Treasures, not treasure. So there you go. Then when you say, hey, can you send me that sheet, that conversation, dialogue part of it? I say, yes, we can send that to you immediately. So there you go. We want the client, which is the student, and we want the family or the parents and or the coach to reach out to us directly, so we can tell them who we are. They can ask us some tough questions, and we can answer them for them, so they'll know that their investment is secure and safe. We're an LLC, and we've been doing this research for over 10 years. We have a training manual backing us up. So anyway, the bottom line is, you're representing a quality company, not just any fly-by-night type of business. We stick with our clients all the way through the process, and we make sure they achieve their goals ahead of schedule. So once you do that, once you find either a high-performance tennis player or a coach who works with those kind of people, and you use the right language to get the coach to reach out to us, they can come to us through our website, tennistreasures.org, O-R-G. Now, again, it's Tennis Treasures. So once they get started, the family's going to notice within the first 30 days that they're so thankful that you referred them to us, because that client will start changing quick, growing quick. There's prerequisites, of course, they have to meet, 5 in total. If they can just meet 4 of them, we can help them with the 5th one during our training. So we'll go over that with the family, etc. But they're going to leapfrog ahead of their colleagues who they're used to playing with, and their buddies and cohorts. They're going to just pass them up like the roadrunner does, the coyote. So part of what our philosophy is to work smarter versus harder. We don't want these people working with us to be injured. We want them to be healthy. You understand? Then the next step is to play smarter versus harder. And that's really brilliant there. And that means they're off the court in an hour and 15 minutes in straight sets most of the time. That means they're winning against seeded players even if they're not seeded. That means they have a whole artillery of tools behind them built in their tennis bag. For example, strategies, several of them, tactics, multiple tactics, formulas, tons of formulas, LPS, P3, D5, D3, R&R, TBT. There's tons of stuff like that available. So we're here to support them on all different levels. And that's basically it. So what we need next is to make sure that you have our email. And you can give the client our email if they want it also. Our email is tennistreasures@gmail.com. And then you just reach out to us that way. And what do we say? We say, okay, yeah, we'll send you that verbiage right now. And or you find a client and you say, okay, I got a client. This is their name. They're going to be, sending you a YouTube email. Well, not YouTube, but our website email. I said, great, that's good. Come on, bring them on. And then we keep in conversation with you, because if you're going through a coach, which is a perfect way to do it, the coach is going to send us people periodically, and we want to keep feeding you back. Here, the coach sends us 2 more people, so you get 2 more commissions. Both went with a 6-month plan. Yeah, you get it? And so, yeah, that means you'll get, let me get that right. So for 6 months, you get $500 for each one of those. And the coach gets $500. So it works out just fine. So reach out to us at tennistreasures@gmail.com to send us an email, and that way we can send you back the information you need. And then the family should probably go to the website, Tennistreasures.org, Tennistreasures.org, O-R-G. And there you go. You got it. You're all set. I'm Coach RJ. I'm on standby for you. Reach out to me anytime you need us, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I forgot to do that. There you go.